If I see you again, are you my friend or...
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the final game of week number 9. This matchup will be between the Abyss and the Tempest. Don't have a lot of time to do a longer intro, so we're going to keep it brief, and I'll try to talk about the playoff implications as we see them in the game. To go over the standings, Tempest are 7-1. The Waves, after their win, are 6-3, holding the 2 seed. The Fangs are 5-4. Tide are 4-5, the Abyss are 3-5, and the Surge round us out at 2-8. Stats, not a lot changed after the last game. Hizro, Greenspeed, and myself are the top 3, followed by Sinks, Pickle, and Nate. Going over the match tonight, all of the Abyss players are here. Nate, Hi, Infinite, and for the Tempest, there will be 2 subs, Luna and Azza. So thank you so much to them for subbing, along with Sinks, who has been here every week. That's going to do it for the brief intro I'm going to give. I'm going to make sure all the players are set up, and we're going to get started. Be right back shortly.
my life? It's often, I guess, I think you in my chest feels like, it feels like.
Alright. Just going to make sure all the players are good. Both teams should be joining up shortly, and we will get started with this very, very important final game of Week 9 between the 3-5 Abyss and the 7-1 Tempest. Controller issues. Just trying to get rid of the overlay. Give me 1 second. Okay. We got that all sorted out. Alright. Here's Azza, waiting under the ball. Nate gets a reset. Infinite not able to get a touch. Sinks waiting for a 50. That goes straight down. Hi waiting under it. Gets the save. Rebound Azza. Azza gets the first goal of the game for the Tempest. 1-0 with 4:23 left. To talk about the importance of this game, if the Abyss are currently sitting at 3-5 and are the 5 seed at the moment, with a win, they would jump to 4-5 and would take the 4 seed back from the Tide. And if the Abyss win out, the Tide realistically have no chance of taking that 4 seed back, as Sinks makes it 2-0 very early in the game. Azza with a great pass. Sinks just redirects it into the Abyss net. Infinite just couldn't get there in time. With an Abyss win, they jump to 4-5, take the 4 seed from the Tide, and the Tide are so down in goal differential at the moment that there's no real chance of them making a comeback if the Abyss win both games. So this is a very crucial game for the Tide. On the other hand, as Hi gets the first goal for the Abyss, great pass by Infinite, makes it a 1-goal game with 3:57 left. For the Tempest, who are sitting at 7-1, holding the 2 seed very strongly, the Waves are looking to take that spot from them. But if the Tempest win tonight, they guarantee themselves the 1 seed. But if not, and the Tempest lose again week 10, the Waves have a chance to steal the 1 seed from them at the last moment. So this is a very crucial game for not only these two teams, but for the league itself. The Tide and Waves will be watching this game, hoping for certain scenarios to happen. Sinks, gets the clear. High hits the corner. Nate tries to catch. Luna passes mid. Awkward touch for Nate. That goes off the corner. Trying to clear. Sinks is up with the shot. Off the post. Rebound Azza. Hits it to the corner. Sinks. Keeping the pressure on the Abyss. Gets a reset. Flicks it around one. Pass mid. Nate's there to clear. Luna keeps it in. Infinite off the right wall. Can't follow it. Sinks gets a shot. Nate's trying to recover. Can't. Sinks can't get the backboard read. And that's cleared by High. But Azza's waiting. Shot on net. And Azza keeps the pressure on. And the Tempest go up 2 with 2:55 left. Azza just waited for them to try to clear it. The Abyss just couldn't clear their zone. And now they're down 2. Infinite wins kickoff. Off the back wall. Nate, pass mid. Tries to get to High. High with the shot. That's saved by Sinks. Huge block from the Tempest. Azza boots it downfield. Nate waiting under it. Credit with the save. Luna reads it off the left wall. Sinks able to beat Infinite. High clears it off the back corner. Azza stays on it. High passes it mid to his team. Nate tries to clear it, but Azza's waiting. Gets it around him. Infinite doesn't really have a lot of boost trying to go, but High takes it from her. Sinks off the corner. Stays on it. Nate is able to clear. Trying to get a 50 on Luna. Wins the 50. Awkward bounce mid. Sinks. Able to stall momentarily. High off the backboard. Will it go straight down? It won't. Nate off the backboard again. Abyss trying to find some offense with 2 minutes left in game 1. Sinks. Clears it to the Abyss zone. Nate gets another save. Sinks. Tries to pass mid. Anyone home for the Tempest? Luna with the shot. Puts it top left. And the Tempests are up 3 with 1:46 left. Nate just couldn't get it around Sinks, who passed it perfectly to Luna, who puts it top left corner. Luna, a member of the Tide, really finding some motivation to win this game. Not only for pride, for getting a win as a sub, but for the Tide organization, trying to seal themselves a playoff spot after a 5-game losing streak ended last week. Sinks, gets a reset, tries to bump High, is able to, but High clears it to Infinite. Infinite taking her time. Gets a 50, past Luna. Luna passes it mid. Anyone home for the Abyss? High keeps it in. Straight off the ceiling, Sinks gets the save and tries to clear. 51 by Sinks. Nate waits under it. High boots it off the left wall. Lots of time for Luna. Can't get a good read, but Sinks is able to clear momentarily. 60 seconds left. Luna gets a big save. Some great defense shown from the Tempest in this first game. Sinks clears. Nate pops it straight up. Looks like we have an unfortunate disconnection from Azza as the shot goes in from Nate, and it's a 2-goal game with 44 seconds left. I'm gonna pause it for a bit. Try to give Azza some time to get back in here. Give him like 1 minute. If not, we're just going to play the game out. Okay. We're going to just play this game out. Looks like Azza lost power. That's some very bad timing for the Tempest. Can the Tempest hold a lead in a 2-3 situation? Very unfortunate for the Tempest. But they gotta try to hold on. Or can the Abyss make a big comeback in game 1? Nate with an open net, just couldn't place it. Infinite keeps it in, pass mid. High's up. Gets a touch on net. Luna's waiting. Sinks gets it clear. 30 seconds left. The Abyss gotta go. Infinite. 50's mid. Nate waiting under it. Gets one touch off the right wall. Luna stalling some time. Sinks tries to clear. Can't get it past Infinite. Infinite's gonna pass mid. Beats Luna on the 50. Open net for the Abyss if they can take advantage. 7 seconds left. Sinks gets the clear. And that's gonna be game 1. Tempest will take it. They held on after being up 2, but in a 2-on-3 situation. Looks like Aza's back though, so it's very good to see for the Tempest. The Tempest just looked like they had a lot of control of possession in that first game. The Abyss got to find a way to get some offense going. Or this could be a long series for them. Oz is back in the lineup. On to game 2 we go. Tempest up 1 in the series. Trying to keep the 1 seed on lock. With a win. 2 wins away from taking the 1 seed. High. Off the right wall. Gets a bump on Aza. Infinite's going to follow. Clean 50 on Sinks. Nate off the right wall. Luna tries to put it back in the Abyss zone. High. Can't get a clean touch. Sinks. 50's Nate. Nate not able to get a touch off the backboard mid. Nate with the shot. Saved by Infinite. Sorry, that was Sinks with the shot. Luna off the backboard. Nate waiting on it. Luna pass mid. Sinks is up. Can anyone stop him? The big save from Infinite again. Some strong defense from the Abyss. Can they clear the pressure and convert to offense? High can't get a good 50 on Aza. Nate catches it. Tries to take up the right wall. Sinks reads it. Another awkward chance for the Abyss. Luna gets a weird reset and gets a shot, but just not able to get it on net. High off the corner. That's cleared out by Luna. Infinite gets a 50 on Luna. One person back. It's Nate. The shot gets past Nate and Sinks places it bottom left corner. 1-0 Tempest with 3:53 left. Just the Tempest keeping the pressure on the Abyss. Nothing they can do about it. Just losing every 50. They're trying their best. But they've got to win some 50s if they want to get back in the series. High. Tries to pass mid. Nate gets around 1. Couple bumps from the Tempest players. Infinite pass mid. Open net. High waiting. Gets the shot. Bottom right corner. And we have a tie game with 3:36 left. It's a perfect pass by Infinite. And High places it right where no one can reach it. Exactly the offense they were looking for. Now, can they build some momentum off this? High wins kickoff. Off the backboard. Infinite waiting. Sinks. Gets around 1. Nate trying to catch. Doesn't get a clean catch. Gets demoed by Sinks. Infinite off the corner. Luna pass mid. High's there to stall some time. Doesn't have a lot of boost to work with. Can't get another touch. Sinks off the backboard. Going to try to do it himself. Misses it wide. Rebound. Aza. Saved by Nate. Luna. Pass mid again. Sinks for the shot. Blocked by High to the corner. Luna. Can't get a touch. Aza keeps it in the Abyss zone. Sinks up again. Off the backboard. Nate tries to clear. Doesn't have boost. Sinks gets a bump. So much time and space for whoever gets it. Luna. Booms it back in the Abyss zone. Lots of pressure on now. Nate gets a 50. Sinks to the corner. Steals the boost. Luna. Straight down pass. High gets the save. Aza hits it off the backboard. Infinite off the corner. Trying to finally clear it out of the Abyss zone. Nate's up. Gets a 50 down to High. And finally, the Abyss clear it. Huge that the Abyss were able to get out of that situation unharmed. Luna, the shot, hits off the post. High clears. Aza tries to pass mid, can't get a touch. High, can't get past Sinks. Sinks going for the double. What a play by Sinks, and the Tempest go up 1 with 2:05 left. Sinks with a clean double. Don't even know how he found that angle. Just places it off the right post and in. Tempest trying to go up 2-0 in the series and trying to solidify the 1 seed for themselves, no matter what the Waves do next week. Sinks clears it over Infinite. 50 by Nate. Sinks wins it again. The Tempest just winning every 50 right now. Luna off the backboard, past mid. Infinite clears the right wall. High, wins it perfectly. Goes straight down. Aza can't get a touch, but Luna clears. That goes right to Nate. Nate up on the right corner. Tries to get a clean pinch. Can't get it. Infinite can't read it. Sinks has an open net. Can Sinks take advantage? He can. And the Tempest go up 2 with 1:29 left. A rare open net this game. Heck, this series. I think that's the first actual open net that any team has had. And Sinks took advantage. High wins kickoff. Can the Abyss get a quick goal to make this a 1-goal game? Sinks. Can't get a reset. Just catches it. Gets it around High. Couple to beat. Sinks can't get past Infinite. Sinks. Awkward on the corner. Nate. He's there to clear. Luna. Passes it mid. Right to Infinite. Infinite off the right corner. Aza pops it straight up. Sinks. Off the left wall. Gets around 1. The shot by Luna goes off the left backboard. Rebound. Luna is saved by Infinite. Pass right to High. Cleared off the right wall. Nate trying to get around Sinks. Is able to. Rolls awkwardly off the corner. Open net for Infinite. And the Abyss make it a 1-goal game with 48 seconds left. What a pass by Nate. Just awkward for Luna and the Tempest. Do the Abyss have some more fight in them to take game 2? Sinks wins kickoff. Luna tries to get a shot, blocked by High. Sinks pops it to himself, tries to follow. Good block by Infinite. Infinite has been everywhere defensively this series. Tries to pass mid. Infinite can't get a 50 because the demo by Luna. High with 30 seconds left, can't get a 50. Nate waiting under it. Gets a 50 on Aza. Bumps Sinks. Infinite can't read it. Just tries to pass back to High. High gets around 2. Gets demoed by Sinks. Lots of demos from the Tempest in the last 2 minutes. Luna with the shot. Blocked by Infinite, but a double commit. Rebound Aza off the backboard. Nate pops it up. Sinks stalling time with 2 seconds left. Just trying to drop it. Nate keeps it up and is not able to find the open net. And that takes game 2. Tempest up 2-0 in the series. It was a much better showing from the Abyss that game. If they can just keep that momentum, take it 1 game at a time, they're still in this series. But in terms of standings, a win here gives the Tide some life. Because if they win and the Abyss lose, they steal the 4 seed. But if there is a reverse sweep, then both the Tide are in trouble and the Tempest have a chance to lose the 1 seed to the Waves, depending on how Week 10 goes. So this is such a crucial series. Aza with the pass mid. Sinks off the corner. Tries to follow. Nate's up. Gets a 50. High. Gets a big save on Luna. High follows. Booms it with just Aza back. Aza tries to stall some time for his teammates to get back. Aza hits it right to Nate. Nate's up. He's able to get past Sinks. Luna clears. Infinite passes it to the right wall. Gonna try to follow. Aza gets an awkward touch, but Sinks is there. 50 by High. Luna's up as well. Hits it backwards right to Sinks, who clears. Nate tries to pass back to High. Miscommunication from the Abyss leads to an own goal. 1-0 Tempest. That's so unfortunate. Nate just tried to pass it back to High, but High wasn't ready for it. Just nothing he could do about it. And the Tempest take an early lead. 4:15 left. Kickoff won by the Abyss. Aza keeps it in the Abyss zone. Nate leaves it for Hi-Hi. Hi-Hi. Hits it right to Luna, who tries to pass it mid. Nate's there to clear. Sinks is up. Gets a touchdown to Aza. Aza flips it to himself. Sinks. Hi-Hi's there to clear. Will that go straight down? No, but it hits off the backboard. Nate with the shot. That's blocked. Hi-Hi tries to pass it mid. Infinite's up. And Aza with a, or Luna, sorry, with a booming shot. Gets it over Infinite, and we have a 2-0 game with 3:44 left. Luna with some incredible placement. The subs coming in clutch for the Tempest this week. Abyss win kickoff that goes right to Sinks. Sinks can't get a clean read, but does get it past Infinite. Nate off the left wall. Tries to 50 Aza. Is able to win it. Infinite follows. Gets past Aza. Pass mid to Nate. Sinks gets a big save. Hi-Hi waiting under it. Gets demoed by Sinks. Sinks off the corner. Gets past Infinite. Pass mid. Aza makes it 3-0 with 3:21 left. Sinks has been everywhere, facilitating everything for the Tempest. And Aza was just waiting for the open net. The Abyss have their backs against the wall now. Down 2-0 in the series. The shot goes over Hi-Hi, who is AFK. And Sinks makes it 4-0. I have no idea where Hi-Hi went, but he skipped replay, so it must mean he's okay. Probably a controller disconnect at a really bad time. Infinite wins kickoff. Off the corner. Luna pinches it out. Hi-Hi waiting. Off the backboard, pass mid to Nate. Nate is up with the shot, misses wide right. A prime chance for the Abyss. Nate shoots again, blocked by Luna. Hi-Hi keeps it off the backboard. Gets demoed by Luna. Hi-Hi with the shot. Nate with the shot, and finally the Abyss respond after 4 straight goals from the Tempest with 2:54 left. The Abyss made up for the AFK goal. Now they're down 3 with 2:54 left. Backs against the wall. Can they push back? Infinite can't get a touch. Nate 50s over Aza. Sinks past mid. Luna's there. Just gets a soft touch. Nate's there to clear. Aza's up. Stalling some time. Gets around 1. Aza tries to pass mid to Sinks. Sinks is there. With the shot. Open net. Both Hi-Hi and Infinite recover in time. Big save from Hi-Hi. Luna off the backboard mid. Nate trying to stall some time. Lots of pressure by the Tempest. And Sinks takes advantage. 5-1 Tempest. Nate tried his best, but Infinite just couldn't get enough power. 2:20 left in game 3. Nate wins kickoff. Hi-Hi can't get around Aza. Aza plays it to the corner. Sinks off the back corner. Get past Infinite. Luna's up. Can't get a clean touch. Lots of time for the Abyss. Hi-Hi pass to Nate. Nate off the left wall. Taking his time. Gets past 1. Past mid. Oz is there to clear. Sinks can't recover. Sinks passes it mid. Sinks off the ceiling. Luna's up as well. The shot. Luna makes it 6-1. Tempest dominating game 3. It is looking like the Tempest will solidify the 1 seed and will wait to face whoever makes it out the 4 seed. The Tide or the Abyss. Infinite off the corner. Pass mid. Anyone home? Nate is there. Makes it a 4-goal game. Trying to fight back with 1:45 left. Great pass by Infinite. Finds Nate. Just gets past Luna. Can the Tempest close out the series? Infinite wins kickoff. Nate gonna try to pass it mid. Get a quick goal for the Abyss. Hi tries to flail. Can't get there, but does get a demo and sinks. Azza misses, but Luna pinches it mid. Awkward bounce for Azza. Azza with the shot. Misses wide left. Hi gets a 50. Nate's up. Can't get past Luna. Infinite. Can't get a clean touch. Luna tries to pass mid. That's cleared in the Tempest zone. Sinks waiting back. Sinks off the backboard. Tries to get past Nate. Is able to. Gets past Infinite as well. Azza gets a 50, but Infinite wins it. Double commit from the Tempest, but Tempest cleared it to the right corner. Nate keeping the pressure on. Pass mid to Infinite. Infinite with the shot down to Nate. And Nate makes it a 3-goal game with 59 seconds left. The Abyss fighting back. Infinite with a great pass to Nate. Finds the open net. Can we see the biggest comeback of the season in this game 3? Luna wins kickoff. Hi gets a 50. Can't get past Luna. Nate pass to Hi. One man to beat. It's Azza. Off the backboard. Straight down. Azza can't get a clean touch. Nate stays on it. Nate 50s Luna. Luna with a big save. Sinks. Able to clear. 38 seconds left. Sinks. Tries to hit off the backboard. Not able to. Nate gets around everybody. Open net for the Abyss. And Nate makes it a 2-goal game with 26 seconds left. All it takes is 2 kickoff goals, and the Abyss force it overtime and try to get the biggest comeback of the season. Double commit on kickoff, trying to force a kickoff goal. Sinks clears. Luna pass mid, back to Sinks. Hi with an open net, hits it off the post. That was such a chance for the Abyss to make it a 1-goal game. Nate's up. Can't get the shot. 10 seconds left. Sinks trying to clear. Hi keeps it. Nate can't get a flick. Hi to the right wall with 3 seconds left. And the Tempest have taken the 1 seed. What a series by the Tempest. Keeping their winning streak going. And they've made it so week 10 for them doesn't matter. The Abyss showed some fight at the end, but it just was too little too late. And that is going to do it for week number 9. And with that, the Tide remain the 4 seed. So it all comes down to week 10 for who takes that 4th spot. Because 2 and 3 are still to be fought for. 4 and 5 are still to be fought for. So a huge number of matches in the final week. Stay tuned for those. Thank you all for watching, and we will see you then. Good night.